my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel for everybody. I'm so excited to have y'all back here together again. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing a different movie today, because today we're talking about the next continuation in my series, Journey to Avatar 2. And in this video, we're talking about one of the most beloved films of all time, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Now, this is one of the most beloved films, like Jurassic Park and Back to the Future, like the original Terminator, and of course, Aliens. But, this was a actually interesting movie, so let's go ahead and start talking about this film. So, I actually have to say, I was surprised with this film. I think that this was a pretty good little film. Now, it's still part of the overrated category of beloved films from people, but I would still say it's still I would say it's actually at the top of the overrated films. So let's just kind of talk about it first. So, the idea of taking the Terminator bad guy that was in the original film and making him the good guy and protecting Sarah Connor and John Connor, where Sarah Connor was the main hero, now Sarah Connor and T-800 are now the good guys in the film, the people that are protecting John Connor from the Terminator. That's a cool little concept. And the film kind of starts off as you get Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator entering the new timeline, entering a bar, and asking for clothes and money. And then he just starts beating the crap out of these people as it's like, he breaks their arms, stabs them, he pushes them across to a stove, and then he exits out, and plays this cool soundtrack, he steals a gun, and then acts like he's gonna shoot him, and then he gets the glasses, puts them on, and I'm like, this guy, he works as his performance, and the soundtrack in the background also works really nicely. And then even then, with the way they were able to do the action in this film, I thought was actually pretty well done, as he did this clever trick on a bike when he was trying to save John Connor from the Terminator, as he kept doing this movement with this gun where he was like he kept clocking it and shooting it at the same time. And it was really clever the way they were able to do that, where the visual of it was actually really cool. And I thought that was really interesting in the way they were able to do things in action films. And then even the stuff they did with Sarah Connor, which I thought was nice, where she was trapped in a prison where she was going crazy for all of this. It made sense for the light of the first film. I never watched the first film, but I can understand what's going on in this film. And even the stuff that they did, the little relationship between Terminator and John Connor, I thought was great. Where they actually taught him about being human and him spending time with the humans, I thought was actually really nice and really well done. And I just thought that this film was really good. It actually represented as his dad. I thought was really nice. So it represented a story that I liked really much. And yeah, it was just a really, really good movie. And then even when you get to the third act, you have Arnold Schwarzenegger going out a window and shooting a bunch of cops. And it's just awesome. And then when he sacrifices himself, it does get kind of emotional. So, I thought that this movie was pretty good. Now let's talk about the bad. Now, when we move on to the bad, I guess you could say the only really bad thing about this film is the Terminator itself doesn't exactly feel like an actual really threat. There's not really any story behind it as to why he wants to kill him. It just feels like the same thing that was from the first film, as he's coming back to hunt him, but you got Terminator being the good guy now. And I guess it's a cool little story, but to be honest with you, I feel like that the Terminator films should just be one movie. It doesn't need to be a franchise. But overall, I liked this movie, and I thought it was a really good sequel, though I wish I could have watched the first film. So overall, that's my thoughts on Terminator 2. Before I give my final score, be sure to comment down below. What were your thoughts on Terminator 2? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Where in between? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. With that said, let's get all my scores. Alright, so that's it for my scores. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media stuff is in the About section over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.